Yeah.
So, with the unfortunate rise of shootings in schools, how's your protocols and strategies? Has it changed over the years, or is it kind of the same?
So we evolve
Mhm.
just about every year.
Yeah.
We do a lot of research throughout. We do after actions. We debrief incidents. We try to get as much information that we can from whatever incidents may be occurring throughout the nation.
Mhm.
And we're actually even learning some things about what may have happened, such as the stadium in France and
Yeah.
some of these other places that are concerts and things that are going on throughout the world. And we're trying to get the best practices, learn from them, and then try to adapt them to what might be happening here.
On that, so there's shooting cases that are going on all the time. How does that information go from the instance, like let's just say the one in Santa Clara,
Sure.
where you get the info from that and try to figure out what exactly was the cause of that and how you guys can be handled it differently than how it's handled, or whatever the scenario may be? How do you evolve from the information that happens in different shootings?
Yeah, I don't know that we're never Monday morning quarterbacking anybody. What we're doing is we're trying to take the lessons learned.
Yeah, that's
And
my
really the fact of the matter is, if we don't train, we don't know what our capabilities are. And so we're also assessing our own capabilities as to what our needs are in order to make sure that when we get there, it's second nature, right? And everything that we're teaching is a transferable skill. So it's not just about what happens in an active shooter. It's the most extreme situation, but we can do this. We can use the same skills at a traffic accident, right? Somebody has a medical aid, they fall off of a ladder, or they hurt themselves. So it's not only about mass shootings, it's about the transferable skills and working with one another every day to be successful.
And then when you do have an active shooter, at what time does somebody who has like a mental health expert come in and try to work with them? Is that usually the first step, or what?
Not in an active shooter, unfortunately. In other situations, absolutely, we always work with our mental health partners, especially in Santa Cruz County, but throughout California, really, we're working and integrating mental health partners into a lot of what we do within law enforcement. An active shooter situation is really different, right? That's somebody either attempting to kill or actively killing somebody.
Yeah.
And so we need to get to that.
Yeah.
If the circumstances change in any way, then we'll adapt to those changes and we train for that. But more often than not, those circumstances are somebody's trying to kill somebody. So we're going to go in and we're going to stop the threat, save the lives, get into the hospital, do what we need to do to make sure that people live.
And then, like, I know that the fire department is part of this. Where do they come in? Are they
right up front? We don't want a delayed response from the fire department. So we're trying to build confidence. We're trying to make sure that we understand what they need and they understand what we need. So we're getting that common terminology. We're building the trust. We're really trying to work together just to do the best job that we can.
Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Thanks.
Great.